honestly, it's just completely demoralized the Atlanta Hawks.
There's four. Oh, and Robinson and Dyson just being held up. Brent Barnaky gets knocked down. Robinson wants to go after somebody. They're trying to separate two. Robinson really upset. The frustration's coming through for the Hawks right now. Robinson responding. Did not see what started it. Okongwu was doing an excellent job of trying to keep him away. Robinson, they pulled him away several times, but he keeps going back. Rick Brunson now is talking to him. Mike Brown yelling at him.
Fired up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's anything like in terms of, it's Daniels and Robinson branded him. You see Okongwu tried to stop the whole thing and tried to keep Robinson away. But there you see Robinson again trying to go at Daniels. I don't know what was said, obviously. Security being knocked to the ground, an official knocked to the ground. So now they get him away again, and he's going to once again attempt to get back at Daniels.
Well, I think there was an
loose ball foul on Mitchell Robinson after the missed free throw. Following that, we have an altercation that does not dissolve. We will take a look and find out if there's any penalties that need to be assessed.
Well, look, they said a loose ball foul on Mitchell Robinson. They clearly didn't see that elbow that hit him directly in the rib cage as that ball was coming off the rim. That's obviously what triggered this entire thing.
It has been determined that there will be offsetting technicals for Mitchell Robinson and Daniels. Both players have been ejected from the game.
And there's the final rebound. An inspiring victory for the Minnesota Timberwolves in a contest that will be forever known as the Ayo Dosunmu game. Jokic and McDaniels square up. Players trying to break it up. There's still 1.3 remaining. Julius Randle furious. Coaches, referees, everybody, security trying to separate the players. You hate to see this game end this way. These two teams, again, they've had some rough, tough physical battles. It's the third time in 4 years it's become one of the top rivalries in the NBA. Heated at times, certainly. If there were any punches thrown, of course, this is all key for going forward. Most players would just dribble that out and not take the shot. I mean, Jokic clearly wanting to find out. The two of them shove.
And look, there's unspoken rules in every sport. In football, in baseball, in basketball, there are unspoken rules.
And here's the key thing to look to. How many players left the bench? Well, the league office is going to have a lot of film review over the next couple of
short. And Thompson with the board. And taken away. Hitting the deck. Desmond, Bane. And these two teams once again go chest to chest.
Well, and a great job on the Detroit bench holding their guys back. Never relax with the ball in this series.
So Bane gathers at this point. Thompson touched it. Bane tried to get up, and Thompson was still on top of him. Took exception. Kevin Cutler gets in between them.
Castle gets it across the timeline. And right in his grill is Avdija. Castle somehow keeps the dribble alive. Goes around Wembanyama, drives the paint, and gets to the basket. Counted and one. And then Avdija shoves Castle. Castle shoves him back. Avdija did not like the fact that Castle took the ball and put it at the chest of Avdija. No one has come off the bench right now for either team. As coaches step in, technicals will be called.
That's going to be
Watch here after he takes the ball, gives it right to Avdija's chest.
Defensive foul, and then the play is going to be reviewed as an altercation that didn't dissolve.
But I agree with you. It's got to be a technical to start with Stephon Castle. We'll see what else.
You have to balance the difference with good threes.
Look at Brown.
Oh, we're in the park. We're in the park.
And Embiid wins the battle.
And the big kid wins.
right back at him.
The big kid wins.
Barking right back at him.
Rondo going to take advantage. And he does draw the foul.
Yeah, I like to see this. The two main principals going at one another. Look at the talking going on here. He's clapping, Reg. He's clapping, Reg.
Oh, yeah.
Like, okay, you want some of this? It almost is not fair. This is a heavyweight going against a middleweight right now. Because he's giving up so much size.
Said his second year, having some solid moments so far in the postseason for Toronto. Harden couldn't put it in, got it back, and got the lay. And they're calling a foul, a technical on Harden, tried to trip Barrett.
He kicked him first. You'll see after the layup goes down, RJ trying to move him away. No, there's the grab.
Yep. And Tony Brothers saw it, and Tony Brothers has the headset on.
But this is where having a CJ McCollum and a Kuminga who's a fearless scorer.
That's going to be an offensive foul on Mitchell Robinson. And look out, Dyson Daniels didn't like the fact that he walked over the top of him, and now they could get into it. Robinson has been known to certainly be willing. Kuminga has been waiting for an opportunity here, and Anunoby gets in the middle, and they separate everybody quickly.
Back up as well.
Take a look. This is the issue that Daniels had. Walk over the top like he was Scottie Pippen after a slam.
You remember that? Dyson did not like it.
Ruling on the floor is an offensive foul on Robinson.
He's got 11 in the second half, 24 for the game. Tyus Jones, and they're going to call a foul. Clarke shoves Jokic. Jokic shoves him back. Clarke tries to pull him to the ground. Nasreed shoves Jokic in the back. And now Clarke and Jokic still jaw. Coaches come onto the floor. Remember, Jokic and Randle were ejected in Game 4 after Jokic didn't like a late basket scored by McDaniels when the game was in hand. But this is the first time tonight we've had any extracurricular activity in Game 6. See the push by Clarke, and Jokic says, all right, I'll try it. And then Clarke pushes again. Reed comes in with a shove. No players left the benches. We saw players leave the benches in Game 4, but none of those players really got involved in anything, so there were no suspensions. There were just fines afterwards, along with the 2 ejections. We'll see what we get here. It'll be interesting with the Minnesota injuries, what happens going forward. Avdija fouled by Fox. Avdija didn't like it. He gets up, clinging his teammate. Trying to keep him from going after Fox. And now Avdija trying to plead his case to Mark Davis, the crew chief. It's going to be Avdija that gets the tee.
So Fox, I think he objects to Fox's.
Starting to pull away a bit. Tyson inside again. They're killing him with Allen in the paint.
Nice pass there by Tyson. Another foul by Strus.
Here we call. What happens here with these? That's a headbutt almost. Whoa. That's interesting. That's a third. Take a peek at it here.
Is being reviewed to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
That's a headbutt.
Mobley and Lawson here. And now Barnes and Harden start pushing. And they're separated by Scott Foster. Things getting a little testy here early in the third quarter.
As should be the case when you get to Game 5 in the playoffs. We got a little scuffle in front of the Toronto bench.
Being broken up quickly.
Went in to pick up the ball. You see it right here. And RJ Barrett tries to take it away from him. So they get just a little bit of a shove. Really nothing there. What concerned me was the fact that
pretty much the entire Cavalier bench came off. You see them in their warm-ups. In the old days, not that long ago, if you crossed the line, you were suspended next game. Scott Foster, the lead official, came over and explained to us they were peacemakers. They didn't get involved at all.
6th birthday. Recovering now defensively as Brown goes to work. And nobody was home, out of bounds.
I think that surprised. Delay of game.
It is a delay. That's demonstrative in the way that it was called. But just a warning, so the next one will be a full technical free throw. This was the delay of game. Watch here, Celtics bench, athletic training staff grabbing the ball, and Embiid's trying to get there. And there was the delay of game called by Kyle.
All game long. Harden's got a timeout. Count goes into Jokic over on the sidelines. He was getting pushed back.
They got the timeout from Mobley.
Evan Mobley is the one calling timeout. You see there. Scary. Remember Chris Finch of Minnesota getting hurt a few years ago during the playoffs over on the sideline.
That was it his knee or Achilles there? Finch,
I am with you. I really enjoyed watching the Raptors in this series. And that first half was terrific. There's too much of the Cavaliers and too much of that guy. Allen, who sets the march, you got to take it away from him and chops down Walter for the foul. Be careful here at the end of the series. Do not need this either side.
This has been a 7-game battle.
Going on the floor is a defensive foul on Allen. Plays under review to see if it meets the criteria for a flagrant foul.
So they'll look, make sure there's nothing to clean up in the kerfluffle afterwards with the push in, the elbow, and all that stuff.